Oh boy, remember what I said? It was all downhill from that second movie. Superman 3 was released in 1983, directed by Richard Lester, starring Christopher Reeve and Richard Pryor. And, what the hell happened here? Oh boy. Okay. Let's do this. Starting off with the good. There's a couple things here that aren't terrible. Christopher Reeve is still good as Superman. Nowhere near as good as the first two movies, but he's still good. Richard Pryor. I don't know why Richard Pryor was cast in a Superman movie, but I do like Richard Pryor, and I thought that he was good here. So, yeah, points there. I enjoy Richard Pryor. The humor, for the most part, still had that trademark humor from the first two. Finally, the evil Superman stuff that we get here. This kind of just ties back into Christopher Reeve's performance, but seeing Superman kind of go mad from the effects of tainted kryptonite exposure. We've seen it in other stories before, and it's been done better in other stories. But Christopher Reeve just kind of goes all in with that segment of the movie. And honestly, he's not even evil. He's just doing random things that just lightly inconvenience people. Like, he straightens up the Leaning Tower of Pisa. I don't know. It was a pretty good little segment of the movie. And honestly, that fight in the junkyard between good Clark and evil Superman was a really fun fight. I enjoyed that. That's probably the peak of the movie, honestly. But yeah, that's about it for the good. Onto the bad. And what happened between movies? I don't know. Starting off, the villains. I did not care for the villains here. I mean, it was clear that they wanted Lex Luthor as the villain here again, but Gene Hackman was unhappy with how the producers treated Richard Donner from the second movie, and also he didn't really want to keep coming back for every single movie because he didn't want Lex Luthor to feel like a slasher villain where he just keeps coming back and keeps coming back. I get that. But the villains that they thought up here to replace Lex Luthor, I don't even remember their names, honestly. I did not like the villains here. They were completely generic, bland, and forgettable. So yeah, don't like the villains. All the other characters in this movie as well. Margot Kidder is whittled down to 12 lines of dialogue in this movie. Lois Lane might as well have just not been a character. And Lena Lang as the new replacement for her, I'm sorry, she's just not nearly as memorable. So yeah, the characters really suffer in this department. The story here is very bland and forgettable. Outside of the evil Superman stuff and Richard Pryor being Richard Pryor, I don't like the story here. I think it's very forgettable and kind of just a rinse and repeat of some of the greatest hits of past Superman movies. And it doesn't even get those very well, honestly. So yeah, the action here, very cheap looking. This is a very big step down from the action in the first two movies. There's a lot of scenes where you can tell that it's green screen. I mean, obviously, a movie from the 70s and 80s isn't going to look as good today, but the first two Superman movies still look really good for their age, and this movie, they just kind of got lazy or sloppy in this movie. And yeah, the effects really do the action no favors whatsoever. Did not care for the action or the visual effects here. The pacing is so slow. This is the shortest movie of these first three movies, and it feels longer than the first one, which was 2.5 hours long. So yeah, pacing really drags this movie down. The character development is almost not there. Outside of Superman going from good Superman to evil Superman back to good Superman, there's almost no other character development. Richard Pryor, his character, as much as I enjoyed his performance, his character goes through no development. He starts out the movie as a sleazy computer guy. He goes through the movie as a sleazy computer guy who kind of likes Superman. And then his big character development is he swallows a screw to destroy the villain's computer. What? Don't make me talk about this movie anymore. And the next one's worse. On to the final thoughts. I don't like this movie. There's a couple things I liked, but overall, I can do without this movie completely. Superman 3 is a huge step down from the last two movies. I was very disappointed in it, and I'm only going to give it a 4 out of 10. So that was my thoughts on Superman 3. Let me know down in the comments what you thought about this movie, if you've seen it. Maybe there's somebody out there who really loves this movie. Please tell me why. But yeah, that's all that's all I got for today. I forgot how to end these things. Love you. Bye.